Hold on, what? Hold on. See, I'm multitasking right now. So
fuck petty. Autograph and you fucking ruined this dude's
so back in the day, according to Future Vandross, he tried to get Scottie Pippen's autograph, and Scottie Pippen kept on walking, so he fucked his wife.
Yeah, that's
you gotta be.
What's up with like this thing? Like this is like okay, we're here.
That's extra petty.
I made a mistake here, and you go like and drag that shit so far in the opposite direction that I'm not going to go get it. You can take that. I don't even care.
Like you, I mean, if you're famous, I mean, I think the moral of the story is if you're famous, you got to be careful who and who you do not give an autograph to because they could grow up to fuck your wife.
Everybody keep on asking me, what's your swag sign? What's your swag sign? What's your swag sign? Everybody keep on asking me.
Wollie Mopped. Yep.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
This is Spartan 117, Master Chief.
And Cortana.
And you're checking out Wollie Mopped Gaming. Chief out.
What's going on, guys? I don't know what just happened. Oh, there we go. We were in mono for a minute. Now we're in stereo.
Well, we know who did that.
We're not saying names about who did it.
Wollie Mopped Gaming Podcast, episode number 91.
We finally are out of the 80s.
I thought we would never get out of the 80s. The 80s literally lasted a decade.
We are in the 90s.
Yeah.
We are in the new decade.
And we actually have some shit to talk about.
Episode 90.
91.
91?
Yeah, 91.
That was a good year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was actually.
84 was better, but you know, that's
I'm black. Anyways, let's go around the table. Tony P, what you been playing?
You know what I've been playing, man.
But you haven't been. But you didn't post anything on the thing, so I can do the thing.
With the thing,
obviously, because I've been hella busy. I mean,
you've been playing though.
I know. Well, I know, but
just play 10 minutes and post it online for me.
I say, trust me, man. Trust me, man. I've been multitasking a lot this week.
I'm gonna need you to multiple multitask then for me. All right, so I can put because the people need to know about the Marvel Contest of Champions, but I can't put the video up until I got some B-roll.
Yeah, you want people to play with you and know about this game.
Yeah, come on,
man.
Slacking. There's one more thing you got to do for me to get it done. But that's what's up.
But I do have some good news. We finally, we just finished.
Save money on your car insurance by switching to Geico?
Nah, we've already had Geico. We saved money. We finally just got through doing Alliance Quest yesterday. And we finally broke through to where we were able to get tier 4 class catalyst yesterday. So it was pretty exciting. It was a pretty exciting time for us because
tier 4 class.
It's been 2 years, that we've been playing the game, but I'll say AQ's been around for a year and a half. And this was the first time that we were able to actually get it. So yesterday it was just like a big ass party. we were literally all just like, hell yeah, just we literally, as we were opening the crystals, we were just we literally lost our shit because we were that excited.
Well, it's crazy how the game can connect people from so many different places and everything.
Oh yeah, so most definitely. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's good though.
But it was a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Gold Squad Reloaded. You know. I like that. Thank you.
Me, yes. Me, yes.
Gold Squad. Gold Squad.
It's not a game.
5. What would Drake say? 5-star? That's I don't know what the fuck he says. Top five. Anyways.
Who the hell says that?
That's Drake. Fucking Drake. I can go on Drake for days.
He doesn't count.
The other BS that I didn't before I know we're going around the table, but the other BS that I didn't get to. Please check the BS section out because it is some BS.
Oh yeah.
Hashtag Gucci flip flops. And did you see somebody put on a hard hat and pretended to be like a pretended to be like a construction worker, took a sledgehammer and sledgehammered the shit out of Donald Trump's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Really?
And yeah, and just fucking removed it. He was like, yeah, watch out, man. Just nice. Ding, 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 ding. They just removed the star in his name. Craziness. Anyways,
impressive.
Yeah, I mean,
impressive.
His last name was Otis. I'm not saying he was a black man. Just saying that his last name was Otis.
His last name was. Anyways,
Loneliest Wolf. What you been playing, man?
Been playing that Mafia. I've been playing Mafia? I'm like at the end.
Has it been good all the way through?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I just got through the last tier of lieutenants, which he kills them in like fucked up ways, man. He is Lincoln Clay is a scary.
Didn't start the game that way, but he is
6'4". He's like 220, solid muscle, and he's special forces Vietnam.
Like his sneaking up on you shit
is not. Fuck that. But I'm playing that.
What him versus Nico Bellic.
He murdered Nico Bellic. He special forces Vietnam. He fucking kill Nico. Nico Bellic. I also touched on the holiday or the Halloween stuff for Overwatch, which is actually really good. They have this kind of like a horde mode, I guess you could say, called Dr. Junkenstein's Revenge or something like that.
Yeah,
and it's a fun little horde mode. Hard when in the harder difficulties because you can change the difficulties, but it is definitely something to play. Should have recorded that night, and I regret not recording it because me and my friend Nate that I was playing with, we were just talking all types of funny shit about just funny shit. So, and I was like, she's like, you're recording this, aren't you? I'm like, no, I'm not. Damn it! I'm so mad. But yeah,
I
actually, I've been so bloody busy that I haven't been able to record like I want to.
This has been.
Oh my god.
I know you got other responsibilities that you got going on right now. You know, we're probably gonna have some other responsibilities that we can't even talk about right now coming up extremely soon. But my new responsibilities have
doubled. I actually on sale on the PlayStation Store. There's an old PS2 game that's having its second iteration of it, the remake of it, coming out here soon.
What is it?
The remake. Yeah, you said remake of it.
Red Dead Revolver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
$14, so I'm probably gonna buy that and I'll play through because Red Dead Revolver was fun to me.
I played I didn't play I beat one of the bosses that you got to fight by like a train. Like you're fighting him like he's like the train is like parked or whatever, and you're fighting around the train. Like in I forget which boss it is, but I remember playing that boss.
That was you were playing as. I think you were playing as Red, and it was the general. The general you're having to kill. He was
because the
General
guy,
Diego.
The guy I was playing with couldn't beat it, and he was like, and we were like, go take it turns trying to beat it.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably try to blow through that game.
Yeah, now.
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
I beat that game like multiple times because I enjoy Red Dead. I enjoy I wish they did have more Western games. I really did wish they had more. Western games.
That's one of the things we're gonna talk about today. We got some shit to talk about.
Yeah, I just wanted to shoot that out there.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll be able to get some recording done here soon. I've just been fucking burning the candle from both ends of my own damn self. So I'm like,
welcome to my world.
I don't like it. I tell people not to do it, and I'm fucking doing it my goddamn self.
I wouldn't say that I don't like it. It distracts you from other things.
Him. I'm not gonna tell you the reason why you do like it, compared to me not liking it. I'm gonna leave that one off the air.
In any case,
what have you been playing?
I've been playing. I went back and started playing the first Forza Horizon because it's backwards compatible now. So I went back and started playing that from the beginning. It's the upgrades from the first Forza Horizon to 3 is just like whoa. I mean, of course, it was on the 360 to the Xbox One, so it's already a big jump in like just style, visuals, like the production, just crazy stuff. You could tell like the huge jumps in these. I actually went back and started. I went back to go finish Forza Horizon 2 Fast and Furious expansion that they came out with, and I actually want to see if you can beat this thing. Like I'm racing this Supra, and like it's just like
Gone.
Holy shit! It's like all over. I'm not even like turning, and it's like skiing all over the place. But so I'm playing that. I got back into playing Mortal Kombat XL with my Takeda, getting body for a little bit. Only for a little bit though. Just
how little is a little bit? How little is a little bit?
I practiced my combos, and then I got back into the match, and then like a lot of things have changed in the game. A lot of combos, a lot of block streams aren't safe anymore and stuff. So I like 5 matches, and then I started getting my bearings.
Okay.
And then so I started doing that again. I started playing what was I playing the other night? The Sherlock Holmes. Still getting into that game right there when I get a chance or two like that. And went back and started playing Bayonetta from the beginning because I've forgotten everything.
Oh, Bayonetta. Believe it or not, that's actually one of the few games that I love playing, although I have not beat that game in its entirety.
Really?
I seriously have not.
I remember I got up to the point when I was playing it originally. I got up to the point where me and the witch. So I beat the witch that I had the girl that I had the rival with.
Jenna.
Yeah, we were fighting on this like clock or some shit like that, and like I beat her. And then after I beat her, you go through a couple different levels, and then this shit just gets weird. Like, I mean, the whole game is weird, but like I remember this clock turns into like a lion, and it's like a lion clock, and you beat him, and then you fall down off this building, and then you're in another realm. And up is down, down is up. It's like all the directions are kind of funky and stuff.
Right.
And I didn't know where to go, and I was like, this is the game, the platforming stage design is too weird for me to fuck with. And I stopped playing it, and like I'm going back to it now for the first time.
You know what's crazy? I actually don't even remember where the last particular level I was on the last time I had actually stopped playing it. The only thing I remember was I found the cheat code to where you can like get different weapons that you have to buy within the second level, if I'm correct.
Well, I know you're supposed. I know in that game they made it so you could have multiple playthroughs because some of the weapons like that you have to buy, like they're way too expensive to buy on the first run through.
I'm not even talking about like some of the weapons that you can find or whatnot, but there's like specific weapons that you can't even find in the game. That there's codes that you have to have a certain amount of rings, and then you have to go to one of the telephone booths and put in the specific code. Like one of them is called the Pillow Talk, which is basically like a lightsaber.
Oh snap!
But it's dope as hell though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then there's another one. It's basically an angelic ring, but it'll transform into several different weapons. Yeah. You know,
playing it on the Xbox One was fun. Better controller, better tactile buttons and stuff like that. But I was enjoying myself. But I haven't. When I finally get a chance to sit down and play something, my games I want to finish are start Phantom Pain.
Definitely do that.
And I want to finish the not the Devil Within, but the
Evil Within.
Evil Within, yeah. But enough about old games that we have to beat in our very, very extremely long catalog of games.
I think I'm gonna jump back on Final Fantasy 14 too.
Let's not even talk about Final Fantasy.
No, 14, the MMO one.
The new game is gonna be large like an MMO. So
yeah,
I mean,
God.
But I must finish Dragon Age before that happens. All right, but yeah. What's next? I mean, what's next? We should switch the topic.
Next up on stories that you should have heard of.
Switching topics.
Friends.
Switching topics. In the first story we should have heard about. We're talking about the big
Nintendo is is gonna be the next biggest grandma.
I mean, it's gonna be the next.
No, grandma, she's coming to coming to get you because you did something wrong.
Yeah.
What she do? What's the first thing she do?
First thing she's going to NX you.
Yeah, she's gonna enact
She
you.
gonna
I
nix
mean, no, she gonna make you go outside and she
And
gonna make
get
you
the
get
switch.
the switch.
And you know
Get
what
the
happens
switch.
when you get the switch? If you
Click.
don't get the right one,
Get
she
another-
gonna beat your ass with that switch.
trying to-
Then go back outside, get the switch that she want, and beat your ass with it.
I don't know how Nintendo's gonna do any of that.
I'm trying to follow. It's not going. I mean, but the big N, and I'm not talking about Tony. I'm talking about Nintendo.
Did you just call Tony
A
Negro?
Nintendo?
Yeah, Nintendo. Yeah, we're going with that.
A 64?
You're my Nintendo, Tony.
That's my Nintendo right there, bro.
Whoa, don't talk about his shoe size by saying 64.
So Nintendo
Oh god.
unveiled codename NX, which happens to be the Switch. Nintendo Switch. Nintendo just has a knack for naming shit, don't they?
mean, don't
I
they?
mean, we had that. I think we should go. I really think that Nintendo should go back to using acronyms for shit. Like the NES was dope. The Super NES was dope.
Well, it was just Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Then you hit the Nintendo 64, which was a 64-bit system.
And then we
got the GameCube, which was a system that was in the shape of a cube.
I mean, and even the GameCube wasn't a horrible name.
No, and then you got the Wii.
And the Wii U.
Yeah.
And now the Switch. Like, what the like, does it have different
Switcher.
Does it have different meaning in Japanese or whatever? All right, before we even get into what it is, they dropped the trailer earlier this week, and first impressions, guys. Tony P.
I'm not gonna lie. I was very impressed.
Why were you impressed, sir?
I mean, obviously most game consoles, you know what I'm saying.
Wait a minute. First, we gotta do a disclaimer. Nintendo. I know we're talking about Nintendo. Please do not put a copyright claim on our video.
We ain't got time for that.
We
shit.
don't do videos anymore. We just put the voice out. So I know
It's just gonna be just a picture of us just going like.
No, it's gonna be a picture of us saying technical difficulties. Yeah, we'll be back. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, so over this whole section, don't blank us out. Anyways, keep going, Tony.
But nah, I mean, when you think about game consoles, the majority of the times, most game consoles you obviously play in the comfort of your home or wherever you bring the freaking whole thing at.
I carry a 20-inch television with me everywhere, Tony.
You know, exactly. I mean, because it's just that convenient.
I'm
right?
not like
It's
you
just that
peasants who
convenient.
play it just at your home.
Okay, so to actually be able to have a console that you can play at home, while you're walking around the house.
But how is that any different from like the GameCube, the 3DS or the Vita that came out and did horrible?
That's a console. That was just a standalone
Explain.
system.
I know what you're talking about, but explain. yeah.
I mean, for me, it's the fact of multi usage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I feel like it's a good look.
I mean, we got to figure out like how big was the screen and how big was the. But anyways, yeah. First impressions was good on you then. Basically.
Yeah, first impression was definitely good.
Something that you would buy.
And it hasn't been there in a while, so
Something that you would buy.
I mean, the only thing that kind of threw me off when I saw the video was, I guess, like when you take the two control parts apart and then you're like playing on the little part. For me, that would probably be the only part where I'd be like, okay, I don't think I'm, it's gonna feel like a little too small for me.
I don't think too many people are gonna play with that anyway. I
don't think so either.
I think everybody's sort of gonna buy 4 Pro controllers to be playing with. Nobody's gonna play with a little bitty stick or whatever.
Right? Because that was a little too small for my my big ass hands.
I mean, I got small hands and that was too small for my shit. So, but I mean, I don't know, like they're at a. I'll go last. So, any other impressions?
I mean,
it
was cool with me.
But I'm saying something you think you might end up buying.
I mean, depending on the variation of the games, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
What game would get you?
Well, that's the thing about it. I don't.
Did you see anything?
I don't know what they. I mean, none of the games that I saw in the video,
So,
you know,
no
were
Zelda.
games that I wouldn't normally sit here and play anyway.
Zelda. No Zelda.
I've never played Zelda. Believe
It's
it or
crazy.
not.
It's crazy.
And trust me, I've been playing video games since I was 2.
I played Zelda, but I never played any of the NES Zeldas because my stupid cousins wouldn't let me play, and I never played that shit. No, seriously, like
And
Zelda.
then the hatred began.
The Zelda-
And we only
hatred
played
began.
Sega. This is a Sega household, and
Like-
nobody should be playing any NES or Nintendo in this
like
house.
my cousins had the gold, the gold cartridge of Zelda, or whatever, and I couldn't play because they didn't want me messing up their save game, whatever. And so I never got to play the older Zelda games until what, not Twilight Princess, but 64 one.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time, yeah. But anyways, what remake or what new make should I say? Because Nintendo. What game would get you to shell out some bucks for the system?
Well, I guess for me, dang. See, I'm trying to think. I guess I'm trying to think of games that I could possibly see being on that particular
Splatoon's
console.
not your jam. You don't think Splatoon?
Nah,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Smash Bros.
Well, I never got down with Smash Bros to begin
Yeah,
with,
okay.
so you know.
Send all your hate to Tony P at on Instagram.
They put a new Bayonetta game on there. You know what I'm saying?
That could happen.
I might have to cave in.
A
Obviously.
Bayonetta 3 might be your breaking point.
Yeah, Bayonetta 3 might definitely be my breaking point.
That's definitely that is definitely a possibility with Platinum working so close with Nintendo.
Exactly.
Before we get into it, Loneliest, first impressions on
The loneliest one.
I would like to see what it really can do. That was the trailer that they
explain
had.
Explain that for me.
It's just like it's a marketing trailer.
I mean, but they showed an
They showed an
Skyrim.
image. They showed an
They
image
showed Skyrim.
on a blank screen
They showed
of Skyrim. It was
they showed
not
Skyrim.
No,
They
that wasn't on the screen.
They showed
That was none. It was
they,
none.
They
it was
showed
it was
the
obviously
new
the
new Zelda game.
It wasn't on the screen.
So
It wasn't on the screen. I want to see what it can really do. I want to see people actually actively interact with it. The controllers on
the sides
of the
screen.
they look tiny.
They really
They
do look tiny.
look really,
Like you
really
said,
tiny.
Tony, they look
And
tiny.
for people who have big ass hands like Tony,
yeah, the actual
like my hand would literally eclipse that shit.
yeah,
the
they look
screen is
really,
the
really
actual-
small. Yeah, that's it.
But I mean, I don't like I said, I don't think anybody's gonna be using those. I really don't like. I think it's gonna be more so like you're gonna buy 4 Pro controllers and then kind of link them up.
I also I'm not sure of these magical people that are going to be bringing this thing to
Magical
The
people.
middle of public, we're at a skate park.
Okay.
No, you're not bringing a
Yo,
no.
yo, I'm hanging out in every skate park. Gonna rob this nigga.
Where are these magical people that are going to be
in
actually
San
doing
Francisco?
things?
Because it's going down
Yeah,
for real.
I mean, there's a lot of these, overseas. I think it would do really, really well for the multiple aspect. Not many people over here play handhelds as it is. We do have a pretty good handheld market, and Nintendo has the best handheld in the United States. And though that's the case, I really don't see people that are gonna want to take it with them, and then what happens to their handheld market? If you guys basically have your own goddamn handheld that you can take everywhere, then they're maybe they're streamlining things more. I don't know. When it comes to the system itself, though, I want to see real people play with it, not freaking actors going
and really hot blonde models.
Yeah, I
really
see,
hot blonde models.
Yeah, I want to see real
Did
people
you see
play
that?
it.
Yeah.
She was really hot.
Yeah.
Shit.
You all right there, buddy?
Yeah, I think I might have crossed over for a
Is
minute.
it kind of like the friggin' what was it what's the Korean singer who's really popular for a while, and then the one video where the one Korean woman was in it. Yeah, no, she was I got it from my daddy. She's came in. Where'd you get that body from?
Yeah,
that girl. I was like,
whoa,
damn, that's Was she like that pretty?
For a minute, I think I like white girls. For a minute. I was like, damn. Like she's just.
I don't remember that girl. Maybe for me she was.
It was like, damn.
That says a lot. Like I'm a connoisseur of white women.
It's like no.
Look at this white woman. She's all right, but
I like more of a drier.
Yeah, dry white.
Zinfandel.
Swirling her around a little bit, like
the white girl that was on the bus. She's like, what's that? He's trying to show her the what you call it.
It's like,
yeah. So when I saw it, I think. All right, so let me go with the positives first. I think Nintendo did exactly what I think Nintendo needed to do.
What does
Nintendo do good? They make first party games good, and they have a great handheld market.
Mm-hmm.
Why? And for so long, like I know personally, I have a Wii U and everything, but a lot of things on the Wii U are great, and a lot of things on the 3DS are greater. I want to say, like, what's the RPG where you like go through the really popular RPG that you go through and like you a couple of those RPG people on Smash Brothers. Right. What's the name of that game? Jeez, I can't remember.
Was it Project Crosszone?
Not Project Crosszone, but like the is it Dragon? Is it like you have a war effort and your people can die and they stay dead.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem, yeah, for the Fire Emblem series, a couple other games over 3DS that are really good. Why not merge these markets into one thing? You know what I'm saying? Why not just have, instead of having the 3DS and all these other stuff, why not just have one thing where all of your games come on? You know what I'm saying? Like the Zelda that they had where you could flip through the walls or whatever the case is like that.
More money.
Yeah, I mean,
More money.
I think that Nintendo does handheld well, and like the market that they're going for is the market they already have. So you have the nunchucks, you have the Wii stuff in there, you have motion controls. They didn't show whether the screen is dual touch compatible. I do agree with you that the little side clips, I think you get like 4 of them to see what it is. I don't think that those would be too well, especially if it's a game where you have to have an analog stick. Yep. So any game that you have to have an analog stick to play, you're definitely going to want to have the Pro Controller. But
yeah. Totally.
I think that it's going to be good. I think I don't know what the battery life is going to have to be something at least like 4 hours. Like you gotta at least 4 hours of battery life on this thing. Like if this thing is like 1 hour, like just imagine if the thing is like 2 hours of battery life.
Right.
Like that's not doing anything. And the charge port, like how does the it kind of reminds me of Big Picture Mode from what's the computer company that does Gabe Newell.
Steam.
Yeah, how Steam has the Big Picture Mode. It kind of reminded me of that. Like you put the screen, or the console. I guess the screen is the console on the screen, and it like pops up on it. But I mean, that's cool. Think about people that ride the bus. People like in LA, people like in New York, that have like a commute every morning and stuff like that. Even me myself, like I work in the office and stuff like that. When I have a couple minutes, if I could like have my system with me without bringing everything, and I could play like a match or something for a couple seconds and then put it down, whatever the case is. But it's like one more screen is basically what it is now. It'd be really cool if this had like some kind of like phone functionality to it, and this is like a service or something like that. That'd be pretty awesome, right? We did see that they were going to be bringing like some of the older Nintendo games to the Android and the Mac side of things, the iPhone side of things, iOS. So I don't know if that's a part of this whole thing too. Like you said, it's a lot of unknowns. But what we've seen so far is Nintendo's making a console that you can play in-house or not in-house. It's encouraging you to play with people. This thing has got to have some kind of service, I'm thinking, like Wi-Fi service. Like
it's got to.
Because think about it.
I hope they're not gonna do that 3G like the the Vita did.
but yeah, right.
Failure.
But just think of like it partnered up with like your cellular distributors like an AT&T. Because think about it, like, mostly all games nowadays have some kind of always online component to it, right?
Yeah.
Even Street Fighter, to a certain extent, has to be like always online play. Destiny is the biggest fucking like a criminal in this area. Always online. You can't even play Destiny always online. I told you I tried to play the Halo 5 without an internet connection. It was just stuttering. It needs that constant connection to get through it. So like if you're going on a bus or a train or a plane or something like that, I mean there might be Wi-Fi on the plane or whatever the case is, but like just going out, if you lose that connectivity, then you can't play the game anymore. Like, how does that even work? And then what's the battery life like? And then it's like
that's the part I'm kind of like, battery life, guys.
And then what is the like like? Does everybody have their own system that they plug into when they go to these big tournaments to play Splatoon and everything like that? Like, how does that work? Does Nintendo have a better internet? Are they upgrading their internet thing? Like, cause internet and if you have a Wii U, can you get your Wii U games on NX? Because NX is now. Did you see? NX is using the same. They're not using disc anymore. They're using cartridge.
Cartridges, yeah, I saw that.
I read online that the internal storage is 32 gigs, which is like not even one game really.
No.
If you got these quote unquote third party
I'm
developers,
still trying to figure out like what Nintendo is thinking with that one, especially with some of these large titles.
Like
if they are gonna have fucking Skyrim on it, Skyrim's a big game.
Like that's your entire NX or
there you go.
Switch.
Bam, it's done.
like how do you
get one game?
Like, and how do you even have a external hard drive on there when you move the entire system with you?
But they're doing it on a cartridge as well. Don't know what the limitations for these cartridges are.
Or maybe they're not uploading the game. Maybe the cartridge is the game. That would be the smartest thing to do.
That's what I'm like. So right now we're just kind of like.
I mean, we don't have blown to wait. Fall 2017. The shit is coming out March. So I have a lot of speculation. I mean, being that it's Nintendo too, like you kind of expect the rest. But for right now, I'm like, I mean, the name will grow on me. I assume I don't like it right now, but they could have did a lot worse, and I'm interested. But if I can't play my fucking Wii U games, like in some capacity, like I'm going to be pissed, and I got a feeling I'm just gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Like this, it just makes really no sense. Like, what the? And how big is the screen? Like nobody wants to be looking at this tiny ass screen outside. Like what's that about? Like, it's just so many questions. But I'm interested. As when like I saw the Wii U, I was kind of like, not really that interested. So that's good. Anybody else have any harsh criticisms? Or just basically waiting?
I'm just waiting. Show me more.
Yep. Pretty much just buying that time and waiting, bro.
Yeah, and I just want to know if are these third-party developers really developing for Nintendo? Anyways, speaking of third-party developers, there's one Rockstar in developers. They're really rock stars. They've got a games. They've got a lot of rocks, and because there's no lights in the Midwest, a lot of stars.
So are they in their eyes like a jukebox hero? Back with the stories that you should have heard of. We are now going to go back in time to where the West was not one. It was wild,
and the buffalo roamed.
And the buffalo roamed, and
the hills weren't cloudy.
The hills were not cloudy all day. Home on the range. Where the deer and the antelope play. We're talking about...
And the scurvy. Lots of scurvy.
Sickness, dysentery. Lots of dysentery. We're talking about...
incest.
Lots of incest.
Wow. Really?
What's wrong with that? Was it wrong?
Wow.
Never mind.
Wow.
We're talking about Red Dead Revolver. Or Red Dead Revolver. Red Dead Redemption 2. Which got a teaser trailer here recently.
Yeah, we got the art first.
We got the art first, and then we got a teaser trailer.
What a day Monday was, right?
Yeah, it was.
It was a miniature E3, man.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I still want to see more. I'm wondering what the story's going to be. It looks like it's going to be before. Some people are speculating it's going to be during John Marston's days as a gang member.
I'll say my thoughts. Yeah.
I want to see something different, just a little bit.
But it's so it's Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
That tells me a lot. Just in the name, because of course We had Red Dead Revolver. Then we had Red Dead Redemption. Now, Red Dead Revolver, if I'm correct, like I said, I didn't play the whole game, but you switched people.
You switch multiple characters.
Yeah. And Red Dead Redemption, you played as John Marston, and then at the end, spoiler. But if you haven't played the game yet by now, he dies.
He dies. Let's just keep it 100. He dies.
Why'd you do that, man? I didn't finish it. I'm just kidding.
Tony.
I don't give a shit.
Tony hasn't played the game.
But my brother has.
Yeah,
I know he did. That's why I know he died.
Why'd you do that, though? Never spoil. Spoilers are bad, except for when you warn it.
Hey, people who ever play the game, they'll find out that he dies. So I'm just giving y'all a heads up now. You died. But guess what? Red Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare, guess what? He comes back as a zombie. Boom. There you go. Thank you very much.
See,
wow, Tony, you just broke every
Tony,
rule.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Like I haven't even played
you
Undead
broke like
Zombie.
every
my brother has.
Okay,
I'm just saying though, but you didn't even say spoiler.
Yeah, Tony. Always say spoiler because that is like a big no-no in gaming.
Yeah.
Well, I figure for as long as the game's been out, I figure it's not a spoiler.
But the DLC, then people not bought the DLC.
Yeah, you might not have bought the DLC.
Once again, as long as the DLC has been out.
Tony, on a serious note,
I disagree with you on that because you could buy a game, right?
Yeah.
And just beat the game,
and then
you never played the DLC.
Yeah. So, like I said, Tony, when it comes to spoilers, it's weird rules. On the serious note, we always try to say spoilers.
Have you bought every DLC character in Mortal Kombat?
My brother has,
but you haven't.
Yeah.
Well, because most of the time he's playing Mortal Kombat, I'm not.
But what I'm saying is that if you spent $60 on a game, you're like, well, the DLC would be nice to play, but maybe some other time. Exactly.
Expensive, yeah.
So, but I do agree with you with I agree with you with the Dead Red Redemption.
The time, yes, but still, like, some people might not have gotten a chance to play it, and they really would like to play the game.
Always say spoiler.
Always say spoiler, just to be courteous. Be kind, be courteous, say spoiler.
And that was a lesson to you people listening to. You sons of bitches.
Spoilers, motherfucker.
That was a lesson for Tony, but you too, you sons of bitches. But yeah, so now I gotta figure out the fight. So now I'm like, I was gonna play Undead Nightmare.
Undead Nightmare, it's an alternate path to the story. So,
what I was gonna say about it is the fact that spoiler. You should have played it by now. Or it's probably been spoiled for you.
Regardless, spoiler, just in case we don't want those people getting all butthurt about stuff. Spoiler. John Marston dies.
I was gonna say that the game ends.
Well, he already spoiled it, unless you're gonna like chop this up.
The game ends, and the redemption part comes in the fact that John Marston's son redeems him, like gets revenge.
Bits and pieces. It's kind of it's so many like meanings behind it.
Yeah, but
the entire game is basically John Marston trying to redeem himself of his crimes.
But the actual the ending of the game
is the real redemption.
Is when he
I immediately figured out what was going on.
I thought I beat the game and I became John Marston's son, Jack, and I just rode around as Jack, and I didn't and I thought the game was over with, so I just put the game down for like months. And they were like, oh, you beat the game? I was like, I beat the game. And then you get to run around as a kid for a little while, and I was like, I just turned it off. It was like, so did you beat the game with the kid? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, there's an actual ending with the kid.
The actual ending.
And I was like, what are you talking about? And I'm like,
really, what are you?
Like, I looked around, there were no missions. What are you talking about? He's like, no, there's an ending with the kid. Like it's been 4 months since I played this game, and I never got the fucking ending. Apparently, I wasn't by myself. I wasn't alone. A lot of people did that.
A lot of people.
But okay, the name is Red Dead Redemption. So I'm thinking that you might be right in the fact that and they showed 7 members of what looks like to be a gang, and them all riding together. I could definitely picture John Marston being one of those, and seeing as Grand Theft Auto had the mechanic where you could switch between 3 characters, and Red Dead Revolver you switch between characters, but now you can actually switch between characters like on the fly.
Yeah, like with Grand Theft Auto 5.
I'm thinking that you'll be able to switch. They'll have missions and be able to switch between all 7 characters of the gang.
That'd be actually pretty cool.
And if you if it's the same people in the game that you took out in Red Dead Redemption, then you'll be able to see their story and how they got to where they are. So
yeah.
And I think that'd be really, really cool. I mean, I would love it if it was a brand new thing.
Yeah,
with some ties.
I hope it's not a sequel, because or like a sequel. I kind of don't want it to be a prequel sequel. I want it to be its own story, but I do want it to be not in the around the same. I want it to be way earlier, like actually like the Wild West, not like the West is dying type thing, because that's basically what Red Dead Redemption 1 was all about. Was the West is dying. The West is slowly starting to be like modernized and stuff like that. And it kind of was like the Red. One thing that's always bothered me about the title is the
we
game
never got to meet Red.
Yeah, well, Red you play as in Red Dead Revolver.
Oh,
yeah. The main character's Red. The guy on the cover who's like with the gun. Yeah. That's Red. He's the main.
Yeah, that's him.
Maybe it's a sequel to Red Dead Revolver.
That'd be interesting because
with Red's gang.
I don't know if they do that though. I don't know if they do that.
I'm almost 100% that you're going to be able to switch on the fly.
Yeah, they I mean, because Grand Theft Auto 5 did.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto.
So I mean, they should be able to do it that way.
Spoiler. Grand Theft Auto 5 is in Los Angeles and the West.
Whoa, man. Thank you for saying spoiler. Though.
The West is in LA as well, so you know.
I'm
the
really...
trailer looks gorgeous from the vegetation to
it looked like
there was like
I want to explore this world.
There was like a rabbit eating like a smaller rabbit or something.
Yeah, it was.
There's his own kind of vegetation going on there.
Like it's like the world seems like it's alive. Like this is like there's no like large buildings. There's no cars. There's no highways. It's just like nature, which is really, really good.
But hopefully there's something to do. I mean, there was in Red Dead Redemption. It was populated, but hopefully, like I said, there's a lot to do with some likable characters. But it's Rocksteady, so you kind of just go, it'll be good.
Yeah.
Without even thinking about it.
I'm really wondering how it's gonna feel, how it's gonna play. If it's gonna play like Red Dead.
Can we get some horrors in the brothel that we can fornicate with?
Maybe.
Really, that's the only thing you're concerned about. Really.
Grand Theft Auto. You can pick up a prostitute.
Yeah, well,
I mean, think about it. Think about the fact that the name of the game is called Grand Theft Auto. Apparently, you're gonna be doing a whole bunch of illegal shit.
Yeah. I mean,
in Red Dead Revolver, you did not sleep with a horse. You could not, because well, John was faithful to his wife.
Yeah,
but we don't know if we're playing as John or who we're playing as. So
might be playing as everybody. Yeah.
So don't know how this maybe
no,
there's a character.
I'm okay, man.
He's like,
You could get drunk though. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, you could get drunk.
Well,
that was actually one of the funny things seeing my brother play.
Yeah,
when he was just like excessively drink and then try to walk out the place.
Yeah.
I mean, several times he fell.
Grand Theft Auto in that game, or Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption, when you get drunk is like hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know, there's a big similarity between NetherRealm games and Rockstar. Not in sales, of course, but like every game piggybacks off the technology from the other game.
Mm-hmm.
So like Red Dead Revolver was like a upgraded Grand Theft Auto 4, but in Western time. And then you had Grand Theft Auto 5, which was like updated tech and walking from Red Dead. And now that we've had Grand Theft Auto 5, we can they only gotten better when it comes to the new. Exactly. So like I'm really excited to play the game, and I don't say that about open world games a lot, but the West and the setting, and you know, you gotta get your gang and you go and you're 6-shooter, and like I really like Red Dead. Red Dead was really fun. And the stories have been getting better and better too, like from GTA 4 to Red Dead Redemption to GTA 5 and now Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm expecting an even better story. Hopefully we can have some what was it, Furious 7, like not Furious 7, but the what's the movie just came out?
Magnificent 7.
Yeah.
I think that's
some
that's
kind
the
of type
feel,
of feel of
that's
the
the
game.
feel that I get from him. Like I'm actually okay. But the big thing that they've been talking about, Rockstar's been talking about, is they are having some big multiplayer aspect to this. So I'm actually kind of like, what do they mean by this? What do they mean a big giant multiplayer aspect? Maybe
You get a posse.
Maybe the posse that you're playing with, people can drop in, drop out.
That would be dope. That'd be dope.
Drop in, drop out for the story, or something dealing with actual like stories and stuff for multiplayer.
I mean, if we alluded to GTA 5, then it's gonna have its own like online world.
That's what they're trying to make it seem like it might be.
Like that would be way more interesting to me than
well,
like
people played Grand Theft Auto Online more than they played the regular story.
Yeah,
I still think they should
more
have a
to
story
do.
in it. Yeah, I still think they should have a story with it, but still, like Grand Theft Auto Online was like the thing that people wanted to play.
I mean, I ran through. I didn't run through, but I got through it pretty decently. The Grand GTA 5, and I liked the story and everything. But when I got into GTA 5 Online, like I had such a good time playing the actual campaign story that I actually wanted to go online, and I just kept getting shot. I was like, and I couldn't figure out what to do because everybody just kept shooting and robbing me. I was like,
at that point, you gave up on life.
I was like, yo, and then I found out you can just have spectator mode, and I was trying to figure out where to go and what to do, and it had its own story, but I just couldn't. Like it was just I couldn't play by myself, or with people, or around people.
Right.
Like it was just mayhem. You know what I'm saying? There was no. But I mean, I didn't like it. But maybe in the Wild Wild West setting, it would be a better, for me at least, be better. Definitely a buy for me. What about you? Loneliest.
Do you have to ask? I want a Western game. I want a Western game so bad you have no idea. The last Western game I played was Red Dead, Revolver 1. And before that was Gun, and then before that was Red Dead Revolver. There's not many out there, so just the idea of actually having a Western game out, I'm so psyched to play.
Tell me, what were we playing the other night?
I think it was Call of Juarez.
Call of Juarez.
Yeah,
I have not played any of the Call of Juarez.
This was not the main line one. This was like the free to play, not free to play one, but this was like the.
What was it? The Call of Juarez.
The one that they just put up
Cartel?
on the cart. No, not the Cartel. This was the Call of Juarez.
The Two Brothers one. The Two Brothers one?
No, this was Call of Juarez. Just it was like a XBLA game. And,
I know which one you're talking about.
And it was very kind of arcade, but this guy was telling you about stories about Billy the Kid and everything like that. But Tony doesn't like any shooters at all.
Mostly because I suck at them. Just as a disclaimer.
Oh, I mean, I just don't
we
like
know
him.
how Tony doesn't like to lose.
I don't mind losing. I just hate doing it. I just hate doing something I suck at.
I don't even want to hear that. Do not want to hear
Kermit
that.
the Frog sips tea.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, with Kermit the Frog can suck on these too.
So can Scottie Pippen's wife. Ex-wife. Current wife.
Current wife, soon to be ex-wife.
Gucci flip-flops. But I mean, like the way
You fucking snorted. That's hilarious.
Yeah, so this guy Hippo's wife. Stop it, Tony.
You said the shit. Yeah,
we're gonna move on. I was gonna say it again.
I saw it. I was like,
I did too. That's why I was like, go ahead.
I was waiting for it. Like,
so was I.
So did she. Because she's a whore.
She saw it coming, alright.
Maybe she did it. That's exactly what she did. Wink, wink, wink. What were we talking about? Red Dead Redemption?
Red Dead Redemption.
Okay, so
we were talking about
Call of Juarez. Yeah. But I was saying Tony doesn't like any shooters at all, and I'm kind of okay. I don't really like shooters, but I'm okay with shooters. And we were having fun with it.
I play games because games are games and they're fun.
Yeah, but the first person perspective, if it's not your...
Yeah, I know. There's different genres and stuff like that. For the longest time, I didn't play RPGs because I thought they were dumb. Yeah. And then I started playing them, and I was like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. I should have been playing this for years.
That's why I was so into Gears. Third person perspective, masking as a shooter. You know what I mean? I mean, it is a shooter. I'm not saying it's not, but it has first person mechanics in it while it being a third person shooter. But anyways, Tony P.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption. Buy.
Oh yeah, definitely worth copping.
Is it a buy for you though?
I mean, given that I normally don't play shooters, yeah.
I mean, but you can have it on the Switch.
I know.
Man, you can take it with you.
I said, yeah, damn it. How many other ways do I need to say it? Yeah. Yes.
I'm just saying because you're going to buy the Switch first. And then you're going to take the two nunchucks or the two little pads off.
The two nunchucks.
And then, like, how you're playing the game right now, you'll be here just, like, with it. Switch. Why does it work? It's like, what if it's... Well, that battery life better be at least 4 hours, or it's not worth it. How much you think the price is?
For something like that? It looks kind of flimsy, to be completely honest. I'm gonna say price point at $350.
Tony,
yeah.
How much do you think the Switch is gonna be? Price.
Kind of want to say 400, but I'm not sure.
I'm saying 400.
I want to say it's gonna be somewhere right in between that 300 350 range.
Yeah, I want to say 350.
Nintendo does not.
But I think that they're gonna hit 400.
Nintendo does not lose money on hardware.
They don't lose money on hardware, but they don't
it's 400.
spend money on hardware either.
It's
and they are more willing. They're more than willing to back off
this
of the
is
price
the new
to make it cheap. They're more than willing to not do something. So
this is the new.
This is going to be cheap.
These are the new ends. Mm-hmm. The new big ends. I mean, like, they say don't trust the new big end, but over there. But
don't trust them new
Nintendo's over there.
Nintendo's,
Tony. Nintendo's, Tony.
I know.
Waving their Nintendo noses in the
air. Don't trust them new Nintendos with their. Nope. Nope.
We got shout-outs coming up next.
Yo, y'all know what time it is. Shout-outs.
Actually, we don't.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's weird.
Yeah, it's like, he's like, you know what time it is? Let's do this. It's like, Tony's never this animated and awake and loud and stuff. Well, he's always loud.
I mean, we did have some pretty decent topics tonight.
Yeah.
I will say that. We had shit to talk about, definitely.
Shit to talk about.
Yes, we did. All right, anyway, shout-out time. Y'all know what it is. Basketball season has officially took off. You know what I'm saying? Basketball season started last night.
Is that the one with the they make the touchdowns?
Yeah, you stay right there. Anyway, you're not allowed to speak until it's your turn to speak, sir.
Damn.
I like that. I can live with that.
Thank you. Anyway, you know, Cleveland Cavaliers, you know, got their rings, you know, last night, and then they went ahead and stomped foot off in the New York Knicks, which, I mean, let's be honest, nobody was surprised about. But the real shocker was the fact that the New Look Warriors got their asses handed to them.
It was a literal shocker.
Literal shocker, yes.
Pink, one in the stink.
They got their asses handed to them by my San Antonio Spurs, who, for the record, do not have Tim Duncan anymore because, yes, he did retire during the off season.
Tim Duncan was still playing basketball.
Yep.
Yes, for people who didn't realize that Tim Duncan decided to retire because he didn't have a formal retirement thing. Yes, he retired, folks. Tim Duncan ain't walking through the damn
remember when he first joined the NBA, I was like a super kid. Like
super kid.
Yeah, what you call it was still Tim Robinson was still playing.
David
Robinson, the Admiral. Yes, David.
Robinson. They're both the same person.
No, they are.
Tim Robinson and David Duncan.
Michael Pippen.
Michael Pippen. No.
Future.
Michael. That's
Dre just going overboard.
When you've been the
shit.
same places as your friend, I mean.
But yeah,
how many of us have
it's funny. The New Look Warriors got handed a 29-point loss to the San Antonio Spurs last night, and Kawhi Leonard, who definitely looks like he's gunning for an MVP caliber season, went off for 35 on them last night.
So what happens when you have a team full of superstars?
You lose by 29 in the first game. That's what happened.
I mean, what's crazy is they didn't lose a game until 4 months in last year.
Nah, it wasn't that late. I would at least say second month in.
I mean, they played like 30, 40 some games before they lost. Right?
Maybe that's
why I said second month.
Maybe they're trying to figure out their
Yeah, I mean they won't suck the entire season.
They're trying to get used to
having that many superstars on the team.
Yeah, too many superstars.
Yeah, they go. Oh, the Heat did it. We can do it too.
Yeah, but then again, at the same time, the Heat didn't literally overhaul their whole damn team. I mean, even though they got Kevin Durant, they lost like 6 players during the offseason.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, two of the players went to Dallas. One went to the Clippers. One went to Phoenix. I don't know where the hell the other 2 went. But needless to say, the fact that you lost practically half your team during the off season, even though you gained one of the top 3 players in the league, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have to compensate for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to come in and just go firing on all cylinders, and last night proved it.
And Steph Curry's shoes still look ugly.
Well, thankfully they
I
showed,
like those shoes, man. I think them shoes are nice. He's got those New Balances, right? I think they're
no.
new.
They just look like New Balances. They're actually Under Armour. He made Under Armour that look like New Balances.
No, them shit. Hey, I hate to be. I hate to say this because even I wouldn't stoop this low, but them shits look like Old Balance.
They're actually Under Armour shoes, but yeah, they do look like New Balance. That's how ugly the shoes are.
No, it was so funny because they were doing like memes of the shoes, talking about how those are his grandfather's shoes and shit.
No, what's so bad is he had like a coming out party for the shoe, and he brought French Montana out to rap. You know what I'm saying? And he did the all the way up thing. French Montana wasn't wearing the shoes. like my nigga. I'm not about to step out of these.
Bro,
like he was rapping for the shoes.
And wasn't even wearing the damn shoes.
It's like, yo, cop them. I'm not copping them, but I mean, you do what you feel.
I'm gonna do what I want.
Oh God,
that was hilarious.
Yes,
that was very fucking hilarious.
Happened.
But yeah, needless to say, basketball season is officially in effect. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, I'm not going to get real hype until the playoffs come around, so I still got another, 6-7 months before I really get in tune with everything. So for now, I'm just going to be watching from a distance, Oh, but did you guys see? Hold on, before I end my shout, did you guys happen to see the Cavaliers rings?
No, I did.
Okay,
didn't see them.
Funny shit. All right, obviously everybody knows that the Cavaliers came back from a 3-1 deficit, which has never been done before in the NBA, to win the NBA Finals. So what they did in the ring, they have seven diamonds. 3 of the diamonds are white diamonds. That shows the amount of games that the Golden State Warriors won, and they have it in the exact order of how it went down. Like the Warriors won the first 2, Cleveland won Game 3. Golden State won Game 4, and then Cleveland won the last 3. So the 4 games that Cleveland won, they had them in garnet diamonds, just to really like etch in Golden State's mind, like y'all know y'all fucked up, right?
Well, they blew a lead.
I mean, yeah, totally.
They blew a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, but I was, but I thought that was just a pretty nice dig on, to have a ring, just show, like remind them, like, hey, there's a reason why, we're the champs. Y'all fucked up.
Let's see.
It's a long season. It's gonna be interesting to see how. Obviously, everybody expects Cleveland and Golden State to meet up again in the NBA Finals. I don't think there's anything that's going to derail that personally. I feel like that's what it's going to be. It's just going to be interesting to see what what happens come playoff time.
I mean, I will start watching basketball as soon as February is over.
Well, you might as well start watching now because your team ain't doing shit.
Dang.
Who's Miami?
Yeah.
Didn't we win our first game? I could have sworn we did. But anyway.
Y'all lost y'all first game. Remember?
No, I don't.
Y'all lost the Seattle Seahawks in the first game. Yeah.
I thought we were talking
about basketball.
No. I'm talking about football.
Well, let's talk about football in the 2 games that we won back to back against teams that had winning records and 200 yards running in 2 games.
Well, I'm saying you said February because you're thinking about football season.
Yes.
And I'm saying you might as well just stop caring about football season in that regard.
I'd rather watch a team I hate than watch basketball season before football season is over with. And if you want to talk about basketball, I'm pretty sure Miami won their first game, but I digress.
Oh, I mean, I didn't. No, I'm not talking about the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about football.
Dolphins have a 400 record now.
Yeah, I'll put it like this. I mean, just let me know when you guys go to the Super Bowl. That's all.
I mean, there was that one time we won every game.
Yeah, but this was before you were thought of though. So we can't talk about what predates you. We have to talk about the current state. Just like if any Dallas Cowboy fan were to come up to me and talk about the championships they won, I'd be like, okay, tell me something that they did recently.
But every team, almost every team in the National Football League has won a championship.
Of course,
except for the Jags. And the Panthers.
let's keep going down the list. Let's keep going down the list.
I mean
it's like,
but almost every football team has won at some point a playoff game. No NFL team ever has gone undefeated, except that one team in '72. So even if that
still predates you, but
even if you want to say that predates me, that's something that nobody's ever done ever. Much like you could say that the Cleveland Cavs nobody's ever come back from a 3-1 lead. Like
you're right.
But nobody has ever gone undefeated. So it's even if it does predate me, it's pretty awesome. Nonetheless. But I digress. Next shot.
But yeah, by the way, I still can't believe that the Dallas Cowgirls are actually 5-1. Like I am still.
I can believe it.
I just have a funny feeling that once Tony Romo comes back, they're just gonna go ahead and fuck up the whole operation.
I mean, but Romo's not gonna start.
What are you talking about? Apparently, coach is saying that as soon as he's cleared.
Exactly. That's why I say they're gonna fuck it up. Trust me. They're gonna fuck it up. And I'm ready for this shit
so
too.
I'm like
y'all gonna fuck up.
Well then, y'all are winning games. You're gonna
and you're gonna risk that operation and fuck it up. Go ahead.
I don't know if that's a great idea.
No, that's not a great idea. That is totally not a great idea.
Only because, I mean, not saying Tony Romo doesn't deserve starting job, but
Dak Prescott.
I'm saying that Tony Romo doesn't start. Like, he's been doing it for how many years, and every time it's a game that matters, he chokes.
I mean,
he fucks up.
But I'm saying, like, they're winning. You're going to fuck up the flow of the the team.
Exactly.
For Romo.
No, it's not Romo anymore. It's Ono.
Yeah, it's
Tony Ono.
It's for the Dallas Romos.
I prefer Dallas Cowgirls.
I mean, but
that's just me. I prefer Dallas Cowgirls.
I mean, but he is the man that's getting. I mean, from a front office point of view, he is the man that's getting a check. So
yeah, that's
he
why
does need to perform.
He needs to perform. He's got the.
And if he does not perform, now you have a reason to bench him.
Yeah.
But watch this though. If he doesn't perform, which obviously. Not that I'm saying he probably won't. He'll find a way to fuck it up. What I'm about to say, obviously, Dak Prescott will be right back where he started. But what if that fucks him up because of the fact that you took him out while he was handling business?
That's gonna happen.
Basically, that would just be a classic Dallas Cowboys situation.
He's put himself on the map. So if they decide to get rid of him, or if somebody wants to pick him up, they will.
Well, most likely what'll happen is Tony Romo come in and he'll win a bunch of games. He probably choking somewhere in the playoffs, but I mean,
it ain't no problem. It ain't no possible. He will. It's guaranteed.
I'm not a Cowboys fan, so I don't care.
But I'm not either.
but I'm saying like, you got your quarterback of the future. You need the best thing that the Cowboys can do right now is have Tony Romo come in and win out the rest of the season. That way, he has trade value when you trade his ass next year. From my front office point of view.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Next shout out.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, shout out to the Flash that I missed last night. Sad face.
This CW is really fucking. This CW app is really fucking with me. They wait 2 nights.
Yeah, to bring. Well, I watch it on the computer, and they have it on the next night.
Fuck.
I watching all my shows. I'm loving what's going on with Supernatural. I'm really interested in seeing what's going on with them.
Really.
Flash is getting interesting as fuck. Same thing with Legends. Legends has me the most like intrigued this time around. Legends has me the most intrigued.
Yeah, it's
Legends
good.
has
It's
me
really
the
good.
most intrigued.
I mean, besides, of superhero shows.
Yeah.
Supernatural by far is just like the one that's like
what's gonna happen
it's
next?
like, holy
what's gonna happen
shit.
next? What's gonna happen next? I'm wondering.
How does a show that old just keep getting better and better? I just don't know.
But yeah,
12
shout out
seasons. Crazy.
shout out to the CW shows. Shout out to shout out to the Jordan Peele movie that's gonna be coming out here soon.
That shit's scary.
Get Out.
Yeah.
That shit looks scary.
Shout out to the Jordan Peele
That
movie.
shit. That shit looks
With
scary.
Yes, it
with
does.
black guy going with his white girlfriend to visit the parents.
The suburbs.
Yeah, they live in the suburbs where they're like brainwashing black and possibly killing black people and using them as servants and shit. That is a real fear for me. I have to watch it. I think this will be a one horror movie where I'll be like, I am terrified right now. Usually I like laugh at horror movies. I'm like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. But this one I'm probably like, shit, this fucking shit.
This shit's really happening right now.
This could be my life.
This could be your life.
Will, you want to go like see my family and everything?
It's-
Yeah, let's go see your family. And they're like, dude, don't go
do
there.
it. Don't
like,
do it.
Black people go missing there all the time. I'd be like, baby, we gotta go like right now. I'm not feeling well. You should stay here. We could take care of you. And I'm like, oh, nah, man. I got everything I need. We're leaving right now. Why you just seem like you're so tense? I'm extremely tense. Your parents are plotting to probably use me as slave labor. I don't want that to happen, and probably like brainwash you to make me not exist in your life or mine anymore.
Does that not happen?
Your shout out, Dre.
I have the same worrisome sentiments that you do. I am that could be troublesome. The whole indentured on purpose slavery thing going on.
Indentured on purpose slavery. Indentured on purpose
shit.
slavery.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
White girl, black
But
guy
you don't
relationships.
date white girls, so that's
I don't
alright.
even date, so I don't care.
Well, I mean,
but yeah,
maybe that's your thing. Maybe you need to mix it up a little bit more. Maybe you should date like white girls.
I'll be like, I would go.
Next thing you know, date a white girl, fucking fall in love, and it's just like I knew it. I'm the white girl whisperer. I know what you need. I get you. Hold on, just open up my coat. Just a bunch of white girls. I got whatever white girl you like, any style. You want a country white girl? She's good.
I'll turn into straight fucking like undercover brother.
Oh man,
Do you guys have any mayonnaise?
You got some mayonnaise? Oh yeah. Slather
Thank
that
you
on there.
very much.
I mean, white girls are cute, but I mean, I don't want to be, with them. Anyways, did that sound kind of
Racist, but
Yeah, it did.
A little bit.
Yeah, it did.
So you're discriminating against white girls because of the skin?
No. Yeah.
So
And then he's like, no,
and the culture. We just don't vibe.
what about black girls or white girls that are like very urban? I'm gonna use the politically correct term.
Still, just don't vibe. The vibe is off.
What if they just like?
I mean, the vagina's fine, but the vibe is off. Like the vibe that makes people just click is just not there.
Just because they're white.
Yeah. I can't explain it.
Anyways,
But,
what's your shout out?
Huh?
What's your shout out?
Shout outs going out to the BCU's having their homecoming, and I'm being forced to go to things.
BCU.
Yeah, they actually had their
You
their
mean
goon
Bethune-Cookman University?
Hell Wildcats.
Hell Wildcats.
They actually had the goon beta night that I actually would have went to.
Damn, I ain't been to Goombay in a minute. Damn.
Yeah, I would have definitely went to Goombay tonight. So
It sound like a bunch of old guys reminiscing about shit.
Goombay's amazing.
No, Goombay is.
I don't know what
Goombay is fucking awesome.
Goombay's I think is it Haitian or Jamaican for like
I think it's Haitian.
So basically, the Goombay is like a big party of all the island people, or it could be. And I'm talking about Korean, like Haitian, Bahamian. Korean? Yeah, it's island, right?
No.
Well, whatever.
What the fuck?
Didn't we have like a Korean thing? They had like a Korean thing too.
No,
Koreans not that I know of.
Or Asian, and that's a peninsula.
Well, peninsula,
Japan
whatever.
would be more like, that's an island.
I mean, like anybody, like all
Philippines.
foreigners. Like basically, they play all this like Philippines. That's what it was. It was Philippines.
Filipinos.
It wasn't Korean. It was Philippines.
Filipino. Then.
Yeah, Filipinos. Yeah. So like they had shout out to Filipino man. FGC. But basically they have all these like different spots where you can get food at, like different cultures of food, and they playing their music and everything like that, and pretty girls dancing, and there's usually some kind of like carnival like.
That sounds like too many people for me to be around.
But it's,
well, in this case, it would be too many people.
Yeah,
for
but
you
but it's like a carnival like atmosphere.
Yeah,
like,
but they always have it every time.
Yeah,
every time I
I'm not a big fan
homecoming
of carnivals.
I've DJed
Too many people.
Parades.
I don't like parades.
I love a parade.
Too many people. I've been in parades. Too many people.
I'm assuming that you were the Inside Out.
No, I was in band in middle school.
Really?
Yeah, I played trumpet.
Wow.
I played the bass.
In my
I played nine there, nine motherfuckers.
I didn't play anything in it, but all my friends were in the Bethune-Cookman's band.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they would ask me what I played when we were around a bunch of girls, I just played bass.
Good job.
Yeah.
I didn't play drums. I wanted to play drums, but I didn't play drums. I played trumpet, and I was a shout out to
Are you the 40-year-old
Mr.
virgin?
Bell? No. Shout out to Mr. Bell. No. Shout out to Mr. Bell, my teacher of that time, my band room teacher. He was one of the drummers FAMU like years ago.
Yeah.
Years ago. So.
Awesome. My shout out actually goes out to Bama or Obama. President Obama is in his last weeks of being the president.
Oh man.
And much unlike the Obamacare, Obama does not care. Obama he's being more black in these last couple months, if that's a thing, than he has been his entire like presidency, and it's just amazing. I just.
But but
can't nobody fire him? He's
right, and not to cut you off on that. I mean, frankly, I feel like this. There's a lot of things that I feel like he's had to
endure,
not say.
Well, yeah,
because obviously, if he just got real and just said whatever the fuck he wanted to say, people would have been like, "Oh my god, like we can't deal with this."
Negro saying all of these things.
I mean, if you had
exactly,
if you had a job, right? If everybody elected you to a job, like everybody wanted you to have this job, and then when you got in job, everybody that you work with said, "I'm not going to let you do anything the entire time that you're working here." And you're like, "What do you mean? Like I'm doing my job?" Like, no. You don't understand. I know everybody wanted you to be here, and even I voted for you to be here. and everybody in the world wanted you to do this job, but I'm not going to let you do anything. For how long? The entire time. So either you quit, or you just
ride the wave.
Yeah. So for somebody who had not a great situation to walk into, he did a pretty decent job. But I'm just saying, like, he was reading mean tweets. And some of the mean tweets were like, my mom bought me conditioner, and it's not even conditioning in my hair. Thanks, Obama. And he was reading, but they talk about his mama pants, and they talk about him not being, born in this country. It's like he was born in Hawaii. He's not even born in this country. So, like I was like, we're gonna let it go. Hawaii is in the United States, just to anybody that doesn't know.
Exactly.
But there was one. He was like, Obama will go down as the worst president in the history of presidents, from the real Donald Trump. Tweeted out, which is basically Donald Trump's like thing, right? And so Obama takes the phone and he goes, Well, at least I will go down in history as being a president of the United States. Drops the phone. Smash. He walks out. I was like, that was good. I don't know. I don't know if somebody.
We
wrote
don't
that.
know. The next thing you know, he's like freaking Trump's president.
Yeah,
and it's
and
just
like, yo,
like,
that's gonna be scary because I'm gonna tell you why that's gonna be scary because Trump is gonna like literally get revenge on everybody that fucked with him during the what you call it. He said it. He's throwing Hillary in jail. Any of the press.
Thing is,
okay,
like,
regardless
yeah.
of if Hillary deserves to be
No,
thrown in jail or not.
like what do these people like? Do they not understand? Like, being the president doesn't mean you have absolute power.
But he thinks it is. He thinks it's like he's like all the press.
Having money means you have absolute. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Did I say
that? he's like all the press that wrote bad stories about me. They're all gonna be locked up for slander. It's like I'm like, yo, you can't do that. Like freedom of press, dude. But anyways, I just like the phone drop moment of just I don't know if that was written or that was like just Obama being Obama, but I thought that was pretty cool. But anyways, that's my shout out. We've already run a little bit long. We only had 2 stories, but really good stuff. The NX is out. I mean, the Switch. I'm not going to use that shit. They might as well just call it the NX. We got, but there's no word for N and X in like Japanese, is there? Besides NX.
What?
What is? There's no words for NX in like Japanese, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That what the Japanese do have words that
don't mean letters though.
Yeah, no. They have words that that they kind of like stole from the English language, like car, karu.
Oh, we gotta post that on the website one day. That
yeah.
video, we gotta post that so you guys can see. Continue to go ahead and follow and like our Facebook page, Facebook Best Kept Secret on Facebook, facebook.com/Best Kept Secret. Make sure to like the subscribe to the YouTube page, youtube.com/Best Kept Secret 60, of course. And we're gonna be doing a lot more Let's Plays, a lot more videos. As soon as Tony records some video, we can put up some Marvel Contest of Champion stuff.
And just lots of just all around dickery.
Yeah. November, we're planning on having the tournament come back. Fighting Games tournament, you'll be seeing more about that. It's most likely going to be at Bel Air Lanes if we can't find a place for it. And just a lot of cool stuff to come. For me, Red K, Tony P,
yeah,
the loneliest of wolves.
Ow.
This is Wollie Mopped Gaming podcast number 91. It's time to switch off Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, I need to redeem myself for that.
For what you said about the Switch. Redeem yourself for what you said about the Switch.
We out. So
every time I saw you clicking, I was like, no, I'm just gonna keep saying what I fucking want to say. God damn it.
So apparently Gucci flip-flops are trending on social media.
Gucci flip-flops.
Yeah.
Like actual Gucci, flip-flops.
Hashtag Gucci flip-flops.
You're not talking about the rapper flip-flopping on the subject. You're talking about...
It's about a rapper, but the hashtag Gucci flip-flops are trending on Twitter worldwide.
I'm confused. Could you explain?
I am extra confused.
No, I don't know. So...
Go ahead and look it up.
The rapper Future.
Okay.
AKA Future Vandross, the ex baby daddy to Sierra. By
the way, you know that Russell Wilson and Sierra are having a baby.
That doesn't surprise me at all. They were celibate until they got married.
I'm just saying.
Like, so are you saying that they overdid it to
I mean, obviously, it's like, oh, she's gonna be pregnant. The baby's like after the wedding. I mean, before like when most people get married and they're taking pictures, like, and then the whole wedding party is like waiting for them to come back into the room. Instead of taking pictures, they were fucking.
Wow.
They were fucking like before they got to the reception, they were fucking.
Dang.
Yeah. But anyway, right? So Gucci flip flops. Future has. I think Will might already know what's going on. Future has a song where he illustrates that he fucked your girl in a pair of Gucci flip flops. In comes Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, what, 6-time world champion?
Yep, 6-time.
All time, first ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, he's
right there with MJ.
I mean, defensive player of the year. I mean, like legend. GOAT.
Of course. Oh yeah, definitely a legend, hands down.
Wife 42, Larsa. She is gorgeous. Like, 42 years old, gorgeous. Apparently, he's getting divorced from her. He's filing for divorce.
Scottie Pippen?
Yeah, he's filing for divorce for her wife.
That's here recent too.
Apparently, Future fucked Scottie Pippen's wife in a pair of Gucci flip flops.
Oh damn!
So there's
that's cold.
So that was the rumor, right? That they were getting divorced because of Future, right? And she basically came out and said it. Yeah, the thing with me and Future was casual. Basically.
Whoa! So in other words, basically she admitted to it. Then.
No, she admitted it. Yeah.
That was like she totally just admitted it. It ain't casual, damn it. Yeah, it happened.
But the memes are like, there's one meme out right now where it's like Scottie Pippen talking to Kanye West, and he's like, "Yo, man, I found some Gucci flip flops in my house the other day. I don't even remember buying them." And Kanye West is like,
Oh no!
To make matters even worse, she's at the Future concert. She's at Live in Miami. She's like backstage and everything. Apparently, she did it for revenge because Scottie Pippen was flirting with some actress like a year ago.
Wow, she just went like.
She just told it all,
dude. Yeah. She just like.
Scottie Pippen was.
I gotta look this up.
They've been married 19 years, 4 kids. And
flirt, fuck another dude. Like that's just like, dude, you went too far.
It's not who they are. It's what they are. like yo, right? And then so the rumor now is that what's been said is that they like yo, Future, you got enough females like this. Why are you fucking somebody's like wife? He was like, yo, I fucked Scottie Pippen's wife because back in the day I tried to get an autograph and he denied me. I tried to get an autograph. He just kept walking.
Hold on, what? Hold on. See, I'm multitasking right now. So
fuck petty. Autograph and you fucking ruined this dude's like.
So back in the day, according to Future Vandross, he tried to get Scottie Pippen's autograph, and Scottie Pippen kept on walking, so he fucked his wife.
Yeah, that's
you gotta be
like this thing like this is like okay, we're here.
That's extra petty.
I made a mistake here, and you go like and drag that shit so far in the opposite direction that I'm not going to go get it. You can take that. I don't even care.
If you're famous, I think the moral of the story is if you're famous, you gotta be careful who you do not give an autograph to because they could grow up to fuck your wife.
Don't get married, kids. Don't get married. This is that. The last thing you want in your life is to have some mumble mouth dude fucking your wife.
It's in a pair of
Gucci flip flops. I didn't even know Gucci made flip flops.
Yeah, apparently that line is pretty popular. A flip flop. I think Gucci's stock just rose too. And
Gucci flip flops.
Pippen's wife's ass probably. But she is gorgeous.
Yeah, she's well built.
She's
47.
She's 42. She's well kept.
Well, I'm trying to figure out this whole damn thing right now. Okay, I guess I need to just probably type in the most obvious thing on Google just to.
Dude, I found it like Gucci flip flops, and I just say like, oh, and then I like that. Oh,
damn,
that's bad.
Wiki.
That's
bad. Damn, I say his ex-wife is pretty hot.
She is
current wife at the moment.
Yeah, nah,
but 4 kids, 19 years,
and then you just threw it away. Because he flirted with then you weren't serious about the marriage. I'm sorry.
So wait a minute. This is what I really
you
have to say.
You weren't serious about the marriage.
Not even money can keep a thought happy. Just saying.
This is what I really have to say about it. I find it kind of weird that when Sierra eventually, her and Future broke up, and then she started messing with Russell Wilson. They started dating. I find it funny that Future was deeply in his feelings about that, but then can go ahead and find the time to just go ahead and hit Scottie Pippen's wife.
I don't see what's confusing about that.
Nothing confusing. What it is.
I mean that would coincide with being hurt.
That's hurt. that is hurt.
Hurt people.
Yeah. You get lonely.
and this is why we say Tony will never be as bad as he thinks he can be. Will never be bad.
No.
Just that one statement right there proved why you can never be a bad guy. God damn, Tony.
Dude.
Your bad is bad.
He
isn't as bad as
not as
good as.
Dude, don't say that because that makes me feel bad. Because I'm sitting here like I know exactly what's going on, and you're just like you're bad. I'm like, am I that bad?
Your bad is bad isn't as worse as my good is bad.
My thing is this: like you go about doing that, and you're hurt and stuff like that. Don't you understand that shit gonna come back on you like one day? One day that shit is gonna.
You already lost Sierra.
It's gonna bend you over, and that don't mean shit.
Bend you over and.
But you see what I'm getting at though. Like
Scottie Pippen's wife.
But it's gonna come back. Except he's gonna be in the position of Scottie Pippen's wife. I mean,
exactly.
Some other situation will probably be himself, and I mean, it's just one of those things. It's just like, dude.
Now they got the Pippen meme face, like the crying.
Yeah,
Pippen.
the crying. they fused the Michael Jordan crying
His
face. Oh, it's bad.
Oh,
it is bad.
Damn. It sucks, man. Even when you were 6-time champion. Damn, it sucks that you could be undefeated.
So does Scottie Pippen's wife.
Screw you. Once again.
So is Scottie Pippen's wife.
Okay. It stinks that you can be a 6-time champion.
I hope Scottie Pippen's wife doesn't stink.
It sucks that you can be a 6-time champion.
6-time champion.
Got some cleansers.
All right.
For that.
It's crazy how
Scottie Pippen's wife.
That's
crazy.
Can take the biggest L of all.
Scottie Pippen's wife.
No, that'd be the biggest.
No.
Well, see, that's why I said L, because I knew you wouldn't be able to say anything slick for that.
Scottie Pippen's wife's gonna take an L after she realized that Future's using her as a disposable dispenser. I mean,
well, she should have figured that out to begin with.
Well, I think it was the mutual disposable thing, but
she still should figure that out.
How old is Future? Future's like
Future gotta be what?
Maybe our age, maybe 29, 30.
He got. Yeah, I mean, I know
he's like 30.
He ain't no old head. I know that.
He's like 30, 31.
Yeah, he ain't no.
He's 32.
Yeah, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, because Sierra's 30. You know what I'm saying? So like yeah, but yeah, not even a world champion can keep these thoughts in line. You gotta be careful fellas. You gotta be careful who you deal with because she represents you. And what Scottie Pippen's wife represented is a whore.
So does that mean that
Scottie Pippen's a
whore?
whore? Maybe that might be the reason for the Hey, anytime a female cheats on you, it's always your fault. Unless she's been whoring, just like unless like Future's calling Jordan like, bruh, I hit that like 19 years ago.
Dude.
Yeah, dude. Come on, man.
He did.